back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review, we're going to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bumblebee movie, SKYWARP. Oh, it's been a long time since we've seen this mold, hey? Because I know it's the fourth version of this mold already, but I still love this mold, and we're going to take a deeper look at this guy, and we shall see if he is truly worth having in your collection. So, let's get it on! Before we take a look at SKYWARP himself, it's always nice to take a quick look at the packaging itself. So we have a nice beautiful image of SKYWARP in his robot mode. We're looking very cool. He's number 113, although the numbers won't be the same again because the numbers are going away from 2025 onwards. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get the second wave of Studio Series 2025. But anyway, this side of the box, we have another image of SKYWARP, Studio Series, Voyager class, number 113. He's from the Bumblebee movie. Transformers logo on the side. His name is SKYWARP. Transformers Bumblebee movie logo on the top there. And on this side of the box, we got an Autobot symbol for some reason. And then we got SKYWARP full image there. And on the back of the box, we have the obligatory product shots: Bumblebee movie, SKYWARP, Cybertron Falls scene. And we have a bio that says, SKYWARP and the Seekers fire at the launch pad to prevent the Autobots from escaping Cybertron. Ooh, that actually happened in the movie. So, and he transforms in 29 steps. And that is basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Bumblebee movie SKYWARP, fully transformed into a Cybertronian Tetrajet Alt mode. And yeah, this is the fourth version of this mold. But we knew this was going to happen when they made Starscream and Thundercracker, and of course Thrust. There was one missing from the trio of the Seekers, and we needed SKYWARP, so lo and behold, here he is. And and of course he is a straight repaint, very slight head remold of the Bumblebee movie Seeker mold. Although Thrust, they did a little bit something to him because he is a conehead. But yeah, here's SKYWARP. He is all purple and gray and dark gray color, and that's all you need to know about SKYWARP. He's just a straight recolor of the Bumblebee movie Seeker mold as far as the alt mode goes. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. And you know, I don't really have much to say because it's just a straight repaint. But I like this mold, so I don't mind owning it again the fourth time. Got some nice purple paint, purple on the, not purple paint, it's actually made of rubbery plastic, so it's purple plastic color, so purple for the nose cone, nice yellow paint for the cockpit thing, and I got some nice gunmetal gray paint around it as well. There's some nice purples going on, the Decepticon symbols on his wings, nice thrusters molded in, nice purple paint on the back fin right there as well. Nice purple paint, nice dark grayish paint as well. And I'm not sure if this is paint or it's actually the plastic color. I'm not sure, I can't tell. Yes, it is paint. Got some nice dark grayish paint on the wings as well. And there is his weapons stored on the alt mode. He comes with two little guns and the big gun as well, with some nice gunmetal gray paint on the barrel of the gun, which is quite nice. And yeah, and of course his hands are just blatantly visible. So, but all in all though, it looks really good, and I think he pulls off the look very, very well. Me personally, I think he looks good. So now we can bring in some size comparisons. And there we have the four Bumblebee movie Seekers reunited together at last, and yeah, they look really good together. I love how the Seekers have different colors to them. Yeah, like Thundercracker is like all blue, and then he's like some green, and then Starscream is his natural red and blue and, you know, white colors, and then of course we got some purplish colors on SKYWARP here, and yeah, they look really good together. And woo, I mean, who knows? They might do a Ramjet and the Dirge in the future. I don't know, because Thrust is the only Seeker conehead that we're having here. So I don't know, but oh well, we'll see what happens in the future. But for now, I'm pretty much done with this mold because, you know, 4 versions already. So, but hey, it's nice to have Seekers. Hey! Hey, but anyway, that's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Alrighty, I think we're pretty much done with the jet mode itself. He does have a bit of articulation in jet mode. There's a hinge here on the wings, so you can actually bring the wings up and make it look like that, like a natural Seeker jet mode. But me personally, I like to bring them down like that. You know, that's just me. That's my personal opinion. The tail fin, there's a hinge right here that can move if you really want it to move, and then there's a swivel right here as well a little bit, and there's a hinge right there, but that's more for transformation. So yeah, not much articulation in jet mode, but there you have that. But it is time to transform Skywarp into his robot mode. So of course, as you can guess, the transformation is the same thing as the other Seekers. But anyway, so we take off the weapons first, remove the weapons first, and put them off to the side. I dropped one. I dropped one, sorry. And of course, as I dropped the weapon and picked up the weapon, Starscream took a dive and he died. But anyway, so alright, so let's transform this guy. So take this panel right here, just bring this down, and then you want to split it like so, like that, and then take the nose cone, unclip it, and flip it in like so, and then close that up a little bit, and there we have that section done and ready. So now you can take the wings and just bring them up on this hinge, just like that, and then just unfold the arms just like so, and then swing them out and clip that into place. There we go. Swing them out, clip that into place, bring the arm down, rotate, clip out the hand, and there you have an arm all done. Do the same thing on the other side, just bring it down, rotate, and then flip out the hand. Since this transformation is pretty much the same thing, I'm going as fast as I can. But anyway, you just untab this section right here, just bring it down, and then feed all this through that gap, like so. And then there is this this long tab here that will go into this slot right in there. So just bring this down and then clip that into place like so. There we go. And then bring these black pieces up one click like so. And there you have that done. So now we are nearly there. Now we can just untab the legs, split them in half, and then rotate them out, rotate it out, flip down the feet, and then bring this section down like so. And then as you do that, you take this panel, flip that in, then flip this panel down just like so, and then feed all this through and close that up, and there we have a leg all done. The second verse is you know the same. And the side, this side has a little bit of different going on here. So take this section right here, just bring this down, flip that in, close that up, bring it down, and then you want to feed all this through, and then bring this to the side, bring that up, and make sure that this is flushed against the leg like that. And there we have the leg pretty much all done. And then take this piece and put that up slightly. There we go. That's all you have to do, man. But anyway, then take this section. Let me raise up the camera, or zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. What you want to do is you're going to take this hinge and just bring this up. Now, on my copy of the toy, this doesn't really thoop into place, because it's supposed to be thooped into place, but it doesn't really click into place, unfortunately. Oh well, it is what it is. At least the hinge is actually quite tight, so it's quite nice and snug, so it doesn't really, you don't have to knock it loose. But anyway, take this bottom part of the wing, just bring this up, and then that will tab in right there into that slot, and then bring this down slightly, and there you go. You could, if you want to, rotate this around and have that look going on, but me personally, I like to have the purple facing me, so and that's what the picture on the box showed, so that's the proper transformation for this guy. So do the same thing on the other side, just bring this up. Now on this side, actually click into place, boop, it doops into place. Anyway, take the bottom part of the wing, fold that up, tab that in, bring this down, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. So there you go. There is Skywarp, fully transformed into his robot mode. I have to raise up the camera so I can see the full look there. There we go. There is SKYWARP in his robot mode. And in my personal opinion, it's a cool looking SKYWARP as far as I'm concerned. He looks really dang good. Again, I absolutely love this mold. I got no issues with this mold. I'll forever love this, you know. I will always love this mold. It's such a cool mold. One of the best Seeker molds out there in the main line, and that is amazing. He just looks so freaking cool. I dig it. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt. As you can see, they actually remolded a little bit of the chin there, and I'll bring in Thundercracker and Thrust to tell you what the difference is. And yeah, they actually remolded a little bit of the chin there, but it's a cool looking head. Nice red for the eyes, nice silver paint for the face sculpt there, and got some nice paint work all around the body as well. Some nice silver-ish paint on the thighs, gunmetal gray paint on the arms as well, some black paint on the shoulders, black paint right here for these vents, and black paint right here as well. And yeah, all around though, he looks really good. Some nice darker grayish paint for the feet right there as well. So yeah, I mean, it's just the Bumblebee Movie Seeker mold, but it's just in a different color. A slightly different head though, but anyway, but yeah, all around though, he looks really dang good in my personal opinion. So let's talk about the articulation. The articulation is pretty much the same thing as the other Bumblebee Seekers. So the head can rotate a full 360 on the ball joint, can look up a little bit, can't really look down. The shoulders can rotate a full 360, but the wings do get in the way a little bit, so yeah, you can't, but it can do a full 360. They can move in and out. There is a bicep swivel, an elbow joint, over 90 degrees, a band, no wrist roll, but the hands do move downward due to transformation if you want that to do. You do have a waist rotation. The legs can move up that far, can move back only that far. He can pretty much do the full splits. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have a knee bend of about 9 degrees of bend right there. And the feet, they can move down a little bit. They can't really look up. They can't move up, but he does have a lot of ankle tiltage. That is a lot of ankle tiltage, man. Wow. But there you go. That is pretty much it for the articulation with this figure. I'm trying to get him to stand straight. His waist went all willy-nilly. So yeah, but anyway, please stand straight, SKYWARP. Please, I'm begging you, please, so that we can actually move on with the review. Please. Okay. Thank you, SKYWARP. Oh, you're still not standing straight. How dare you? You're still not standing straight. There we go. Jeez. There we go. Alright. Now let's talk about how you can use the weapons in robot mode. So as far as the big gun goes, you can actually store this in robot mode. Actually, no, you can't. No, you can't really store this gun in robot mode, unfortunately. I thought you could, but no, you can't. The only way you can use this gun is you put it into his hand, so you use this longer peg, not this peg, this longer circular peg, and you just put it into his hand, and there we go. Now, people have had the complaint that it doesn't go straight, like when you bring it up, it doesn't really go straight, it's like it's drooping. To me, I don't see that. To me, I think it's designed that way, and it doesn't really bother me that much. So yeah, it doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, it can move down, I mean, due to the hinge of the hand, but otherwise it doesn't really bother me that much. It still looks like that the hand has transformed into the gun, which is pretty cool in my personal opinion. Now the smaller guns, you can use them as handheld weapons if you want to. I mean, you can use that peg and have him hold it into his hand, you know, that's a thing you can do. But me personally, what I like to do with this mold, there are ports on these wings right here, so I just take them and just plug them into these ports, just like so, and there we go. That is how I store them in robot mode. That's the way I display my Seekers, but again, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. Also, I forgot this little no tiny bit of purple paint on the armor here like that. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. But all around though, he looks really good, and I am very pleased with this guy. So let us bring in some size comparisons. And there we have SKYWARP compared with his other Bumblebee Movie Seeker brethren, and yeah, they look really good together. I will say, they look really good together. Also, they really look good together. Also, I noticed that Starscream is the only one that has some paint on the shins compared to the three. Interesting. But anyway, let me bring in SKYWARP and Thundercracker close together so you can see what I am talking about with the head sculpts. So as you can see, with Thundercracker, his chin is more pointed, it's more pointy, and with SKYWARP, it's not. For some reason, they actually remolded the chin a little bit on my copy, and it's not pointed. It's like more, more rounded and everything, and it's a minor difference, but at least they remolded something on the figure rather than just repainting it. So, but hey, that's pretty cool. I mean, he still has a different head compared to Starscream, and with Thrust is also a little bit different because Thrust has a cone around his head since he is supposed to be a cone head. So, but yeah, pretty cool difference there between SKYWARP and Thundercracker. Interesting, very interesting. But yeah, I'm very happy with these four figures. I think Starscream has the weakest tolerances because some of his joints are quite loose, and with Thrust, his weapons, the small weapons don't even peg onto the wings that securely. I think these two win in terms of tolerances. They have snug joints, and the small guns actually store very nice and snug on the wings. So these two are definitely the best versions of the mold. These two, I think this guy is better than this one. So I think Thrust is definitely the weakest version of this mold. Starscream definitely a close second, But that's just me. That's my personal ranking of these figures. How I rank the mold. But I do appreciate that I do appreciate that Thrust has this cone around his head. I think that looks pretty cool. So. But all in all, though, I'm very pleased with these Seekers, and I don't know if we'll get more. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, they look awesome together. They look awesome together. All these different colors of the Seekers because they're Seekers. So there you go. That's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bumblebee Movie SKYWARP. Even though it is the fourth version of the mold that I own right now, I still like this mold. It's still a pretty cool mold in my personal opinion. The robot mode looks good. The jet mode, although a little bit weird, but it works. It's definitely accurate to what we saw in the movie. So in my personal opinion, the jet mode looks good. Articulation is not too bad on this Voyager class figure, although he could have used a bit more range of movement because the wings are kind of blocking the way. But other than that, he's pretty poseable, and he has a lot of ankle tilt. Come on. He has a lot of ankle tilt. That's crazy. But anyway, and surprisingly, he has a waist swivel, which is quite nice. He has quite a good amount of paint on him, so I got no issues with the amount of paint on him. And yeah, the accessories. They work. They work well. The gun works well on the hand. In my personal opinion, it doesn't really bother me that much. And to me, it actually looks straight to me. So that's my personal opinion. So yeah, but all in all, though, I really like this guy, and I think he's definitely one of my favorite versions of this mold. Just because of the tolerances, like all the joints are nice and snug, everything is solid on this figure. Even though the wing here doesn't really swoop into place, it's still snug, the hinge is still snug, so I'm not really complaining all that much about that wing. So yeah, and of course the transformation is nice and smooth, it's enjoyable, so I got no issues there with the transformation. So all in all, though, if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to give him a solid 9.5 out of 10. Just this wing. This wing just needed a little bit more tweaking, you know, a little bit more thoop there to lock it into place, but otherwise, solid figure, and I am very pleased with him, and I definitely highly recommend this figure. If you do not have a SKYWARP, if you do not even own a single SKYWARP, pick this guy up. He's just that good. 9.5 out of 10 from yours truly. So yeah, so with that said, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this review, and if you have enjoyed this review, be sure to smash that like button, because yeah, be sure to smash that like button if you have enjoyed this review, and if you want more reviews like this, be sure to click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you never miss any of my future videos. And you can always check out my Studio Series Reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed, so I will post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And this is Jay, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bumblebee movie SKYWARP, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to all of one, and I'll see you guys next time. It's SKYWARP!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.